Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show right here on Friday, March 20th. I'm here in the studio with myself, Chuck Ritchie. We have Miss Paula Randall, the lovely Miss Paula Randall, and Mr. Craig McQuain here in the studio with us.
I think I just unplugged my headphones. But that's okay. I can hear you just fine.
Uh-oh, I didn't have your mic on, so we couldn't hear you.
Hey, well, I think my headphones aren't working, but that's okay. I can still
okay.
hear you and hear I can hear the, crickets in my head right now.
Is that you?
So we have a very special guest today, Mr. Dominick Antonelli. I'm very excited to have him here. And, he's going to be joining us on Zoom for the second half of the show.
Yep.
And we got a great show today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about and Northern Light Spotlight and all the good stuff here. So,
Nice.
yeah. How are you guys doing this morning?
Just, flying by the seat of my pants as usual.
Right.
I'm fortunate that I have pants on. Like, I could have easily forgot.
At least you remembered your pants today.
But like, Craig.
Craig, no pants?
So,
Hello.
Craig, again. No, so we had accidentally played the intro song twice there, but that's okay. We were in here talking about stuff and didn't realize it was playing.
You're totally telling on yourself right there.
I know, right? It happens, It's
Well,
public radio.
Did you guys know that in 10 minutes, it will officially be the spring equinox? So today is the spring equinox.
Well, congratulations. And Shane, if you're out there listening, we're live on the air, so I can't answer the phone right now. But
Hopefully it's not super emergency or something.
Right?
leave a voice message, and I can see the transcription if there's something wrong out there. So
Wait, it's so handy being live on the radio. People call you. Can
Now,
be like,
it's a
"Yeah,
big day,
sorry."
Right.
everybody. I now have official KCHW
Woohoo.
business cards. I
Ah.
mean, that is like, ooh, should I see if there's any typos? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure
there
there's
probably
not.
are.
There
I
probably
made
are.
them. So
So
I'm like,
pretty.
it's not McQueen, it's McQuain.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. I think he knows how to spell my last name.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. So anyway,
There's an E at the end
it
of your
actually
name,
says
right?
director on there. So entertainment director. I have an official KCHW email now. So if you're a musician out there or somebody that has some special talents that would like to either demonstrate or talk about them here on KCHW on our morning show or maybe even some other time, entertainment@kchw.org is how you
There we
can
go.
send me an email.
That is so cool.
congratulations,
that is so
Craig.
cool.
Of course, Craig is our entertainment director, has been for a while. We just now got him his business cards because we just now got him his email address. But he's also, more recently than that, our newest board member at KCHW.
Yay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like one mini hat wearing individual,
The
but they're all
Crouchers
10-gallon hats.
Well, technically, he's
So-
a board member of the Northeast Washington Community Radio Guild.
Yes.
So there's that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
We are a DBA of the Northeast Washington Community Radio Guild.
How interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're another radio station out there listening and you want to be a part of the Northeast Washington Community Radio Guild, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have time to run another radio station.
That is fun. That's
Sure you do,
cool.
Chuck. You got
Right?
plenty. You got plenty of space on that hard drive.
I don't, but maybe.
Or maybe it's random access memory that's a little bit depleted. I don't know.
My
Your
RAM is a little depleted.
I
I got a bad memory
Me,
stick
me,
or
me.
something.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Do you know last night at 11 o'clock it was still 51 degrees?
I know, right?
Right? And I had our windows were open all night long.
All night long.
All
I'm sorry.
night.
Well,
couldn't help it.
when it's cold, I pack in my gear. But I was like, last night I got out of the car and I'm like, nope.
Staying in.
Let's
Right.
stay. I need to. I'm not going to unload it to reload it in the morning because I have to like quick turnaround,
Mhm.
And so I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah, speaking of the weather, why don't you let us know and tell us what's going on? Of course, this weather and mountain conditions report brought to you by 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort.
Right? So, as we said, today is March 20th. It is the spring equinox. So, happy spring equinox. When the night and the day are equal. Is it exactly equal? No, but it's pretty equal. So, very exciting day. That means today is the first day of spring.
Equal rights
Aw.
for dark and light.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. So super
Sorry.
exciting. Today is going to have a high of 62 with a low of 42. We're going to have some showers this morning, becoming a steady light rain during the afternoon. We might have some winds going from the south from 10 to 15 miles an hour. And then in the evening, we transition to cloudy skies, and again a low from at 42 degrees. And the winds stay pretty steady at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday, the 21st, we have a high of 58 with a low of 31. Sunny skies, no chance of rain. Sunday the 22nd, we have a high of 53 and a low of 33, mostly cloudy skies. Monday the 23rd, we have a high of 56, a low of 38, mostly cloudy skies. Tuesday the 24th, we have a high of 50, a low of 38, and we have rain. Taking a look at more detail on that, it looks like on the 24th, showers will be happening early, becoming a steady rain later in the day. In the evening, there will be some showers and then cloudy overnight. So it looks like it's going to be a wet day and a mildly wet evening there on the 24th. Wednesday, the 25th, we have a high of 52, a low of 29, partially cloudy skies, and about a 15% chance of rain happening in the afternoon. On the 26th, we have a high of 51, a low of 29, mostly sunny skies. Friday the 27th, we have a high of 54, a low of 33, with partially cloudy skies. And looking ahead at our calendar, it looks like our highs are going to be pretty consistently in the mid-50s. We have one day in the 60s, that's Saturday the 28th. And then our lows are going down to 34, but coming up to about 39. So our lows are... We're not going to have any freezing temperatures anymore, it looks like, looking at the 2 weeks ahead. So, yeah.
That's interesting because yesterday there were I see a few days dropping down into the 20s next week.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ahead.
Oh, 2 weeks ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 weeks ahead.
I was getting a Zoom call set up for the second half of the show. I wasn't paying attention.
I see how you are. Thanks a lot.
So it's getting hot.
Right?
Yeah, not yet. Not
I
hot.
know,
I mean, it's
no.
just, but it's warmer than it. I mean, 50, 60, it's kind of warmer than it should be right now. But my flowers are coming up. I have my beautiful crocuses. I noticed my neighbor's pretty crocuses are blooming.
Nice.
And my crocuses and the little grape hyacinth, we can see their little bulbs, you know, their little round balls, the little purple. So that's super exciting. And
I don't know, Mr. Rokus. Mike Rokus? Sorry. Womp, womp, womp. That was bad.
The mini hibiscus, the little grape hibiscus. They're really cute.
Nice.
And then the
Nice.
crocuses. Yes. My neighbor has some pretty yellow ones. Mine are lavender and purple, but I'm like, ooh, yellow crocus.
Ooh. I do. My lavender is actually thriving already. It
Wow.
never died out. It never died back over the winter.
Wow.
It stayed
That's
with
a pretty
the
mild winter.
with the little leaves and everything on it. And
Yeah.
it's still green from last winter or from last year. Yeah, it never. I didn't think that was possible.
I recently found out that mosquitoes don't like lavender, so it's my goal this year to buy 9 million lavender plants and plant them everywhere.
And then there will be Paula rolling around in her lavender
I
fields.
will be. I'm like, oh.
All right, so let's take a look at those mountain conditions. Of course, it's been a little warmer up there as well. Things are melting pretty fast, but they do still have some good skiing up there. They have 15 inches of snow at the base of the mountain, 54 all the way up at the summit. There hasn't been any new snow in the last few days here, but we do know they got a bunch last weekend. But we have currently a base of 50 degrees at the base of the mountain right now with 3 to 5 mile an hour winds. That's 3 to 5, not 35.
Yeah, 35 would be a whole different day.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd be open with that much wind.
Probably
but
not
that's,
that. Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
Good visibility and partly cloudy skies. 48 degrees up at the summit with about 10 mile an hour winds. It's a little breezy up there, but not too bad. They do say that the surface conditions are spring conditions, but they do caution that there are marked and unmarked obstacles and some open patches. So pay attention to the ski patrol. Pay attention to signage.
Yeah,
and,
stay on the trails.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of trails closed now for the season because it's just the lack of snow. But they do still have 50 trails open. For more information about which trails those are and everything happening and some more instructions, information on safe skiing up there right now, you can visit ski49n.com.
I'm going to take a look at the NOAA weather for the mountain.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might be expecting some snow tonight. There's a 35% chance
Oh, that's good.
of rain-snow mix. And then early in the morning, looks like they might get some additional snow. Again, 30% chance. We have a chance of snow up on the mountain on Monday night.
Nice.
Looks like Monday into Tuesday, they will have a 20% chance on Monday night and then a 70% chance on Tuesday. So hold on, mountain, hold on. You're going to get another little batch of snow maybe by Monday and Tuesday morning.
Right on.
So very cool. All right.
Get some more snow up there, guys.
We need some more snow up
God,
there.
I love their calendar. They really make that thing pop now.
This thing?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
do you
on
want
the
to
school
see what
district
Sharon
calendar?
and I found out? Look at
Yeah.
what happens if you do this. Go like that. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
right? Isn't
They've
that
like
cool?
really moved on. That must be like AI generated almost.
Oh, don't say that.
Ah, ha, ha.
Wow.
Probably. So we are talking about the school menu,
It's all
and it's
fancy.
really cool. You can highlight whatever you want, and it will bring up a pop-up window that has all of the nutrition facts and the allergens and the attributes and the ingredients of anything that the school is serving.
Nice.
So, like when we talk about breakfast and it's a variety of bagels, we can highlight that, and it says they have honey wheat bagels, they have blueberry bagels, and it gives all the ingredients for everything as well as the nutritional value. So it's a really cool feature of their new menu system. I should
Nice.
probably go to the right day here. Okay, so on the 20th, today they have berry sheet pancakes, super bakery bread. I'm going to look up the nutritional value of super bakery bread because I don't know what that
it's
is.
Only 254 calories. for
Look at
sure.
that.
For bread.
It is. It's super sliced banana bread. No artificial flavors or colors or preservatives.
Awesome.
It has. Oh, look at that. See? Oh, interesting. Okay. Ingredients: banana bread, slice 1, 75/3.4 ounces. 2 WG. I don't know what that is. Super Bakery 7501. How funny. Looks like they have blueberry bread or
They
pumpkin
purposely
bread.
made it hard to read by making it all caps, though.
Or cocoa bread, right? Lemon slice bread. You have all these different options for this
It's like
bread.
the titles are in regular print, and then they're in bold, but then underneath it's all in like it's like yelling at you. It's like
is
ingredients:
yelling at
water, whole wheat flour, enriched
Well,
wheat flour.
You know what? I'm interrupting you guys because it turns out I got that message from Shane. It turns out we are off the air. So anybody watching us on Facebook can hear us, but nobody else can hear us.
Oh, wow.
So let me take a quick second and look up at the main tower and figure out what's going on up there and
yeah.
Okay.
get us back on the air.
Well, what could we
It
possibly
looks like
do?
it's the Craig and Paula take over the internet
Dude,
show.
high five. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What trouble can we get into now?
Yeah, right.
Well, I should probably continue talking about the menu options then because we've been looking at it, but I haven't actually told you what you're eating this morning. So today on the 20th, you're going to have berry sheet pancakes, super bakery bread, or cold cereal variety. You can also have apple juice, fresh fruit variety, fat-free chocolate milk, or non-fat milk. And that's what you're having for breakfast. As I go to the lunch menu. Thank you.
Well-
That was really distracting.
So we are back on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. We apparently were off the air. I'm supposed to have a silence alarm that's supposed to let me know on my phone when we're off the air. Apparently not working this morning. So
Well,
Thank you, Shane.
Shane's on the clock though. Good job, Shane. Way
He's
to
our
go.
hero.
job.
Do
Thank
we
you,
have
sir.
hero music?
what's that? I don't have any
We
hero
have
music,
hero music.
but I tell you what I do
Some
have.
Rocky.
I tell you what I
There
do
you go.
have for Shane out there. Here we go.
There you go. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Shane
Wait, it's a good
Shane
thing
is
we're in a radio station.
Shane is a hero to us all.
He is.
Thank
He
you, Shane.
is. Thank you,
Yeah,
Shane.
apologies everybody. I didn't even know we were off the air. We're over here blabbing away and nobody could hear us.
Crickets, like I said.
Our Facebook
I knew
friend
it. It
here.
was like
My
a
sister is
premonition when I was talking about
So-
crickets.
So to sum things up, it's warm and then it's gonna maybe get some rain and the mountain has snow melting, but there's still 50 trails open.
watching. Right.
And there you go.
And
Go to ski49.com.
And Dominick Antonelli will be our guest
Yes.
after the break today. So that's pretty much gets you up to speed. Now we're talking about the school lunches.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm still trying to talk about their food. I haven't gotten to the lunch today. They are having homemade pizza.
Ooh.
Homemade pizza, and it doesn't look like it's the cinnamon pizza or whatever you were talking about. So homemade pizza, they can have a salad cup or a raw veggie bar. Oh, this has been driving me crazy because we don't know what that is.
I'm
It
guessing-
doesn't know what it is either.
It doesn't know.
Oh,
there
there
we
it is.
go. Okay. Not available. Not available.
Is-
Ingredients: baby carrots.
It's got a lot of vitamin C.
Okay, so it looks like
Is it
Some fiber, some daily fiber.
I'm
Is it
not sure what
carrots?
this raw veg. The raw veggie bar. You can have baby carrots. You can have broccoli florets. You can have baby tomatoes. You can have cauliflower because that's what I know every high school student wants to eat is raw cauliflower.
who doesn't like raw cauliflower?
I know, right?
I do.
Or cucumber slices with peel, raw.
That I don't like.
You can have a fresh fruit variety or a canned fruit variety, and then of course you have Smith Brothers chocolate-free, fat-free milk, 1% white milk, or non-fat milk.
Outstanding.
right? No ranch dressing for you today. So if you wanted to put ranch dressing on your pizza, forget about it.
Sometimes I wonder if they do listen to us and they listen to us make fun of stuff like having ranch on everything. And they decide, you know what, that's it. These kids don't get
Take
ranch
it off.
anymore because KCHW made fun of the ranch. We didn't mean to make fun of it. I love ranch.
I hope not. Or, gotta have some fun somewhere.
Sorry, kids, if we got your ranch taken away from you. That wasn't our
Have you
intention.
tried the new Red Bull? It's ranch flavored.
Ew.
Don't even. That's not even funny.
It like coagulates when you crack the can. It's
that
like
is horrific.
drinking curds of ranch and Red Bull.
People are
Bro.
going to turn us off because they're like, ugh, Earl.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Like, that just doesn't sound good at all.
I do
Do we
think.
have any birthdays or anything?
Don't they have
today?
those? Don't
Can
they,
we change the subject?
I was gonna.
I'm like, we got to get away from this man.
I was gonna start talking about gross flavored jelly beans, but I guess let's
No.
not. Thank you, Paula, for getting
You're
us back on
welcome.
track. We need you. All right. So today on our calendar, actually, we're gonna go through the weekend. That especially works well because we don't have any birthdays on the calendar for today.
Oh, there you go.
So if it is your birthday, happy birthday. But then tomorrow we have Rhonda Washington with a birthday, and then we have Terry and Sherry Chalmers with an anniversary. Jake and Andy Willard have an anniversary. Then on Sunday, Corbin White has a birthday.
Well, happy
So there you go.
anniversary to the people with anniversaries. And for the birthdays, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Happy
Happy
birthday.
happy
day.
Happy birthday, yay.
Yay.
We should
Jazz
start counting that down.
Well, we were very enthusiastic.
Yeah, sometimes we're not always in sync when the song starts. It takes us a second to get
Takes us
ramped
a
up.
second.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
a
okay.
generic
I was
enough
thinking
song that,
happy anniversary.
Huh?
It was just because you said, and then you said birthday, and I'm like, okay, birthday. Do
Right.
birthday, and then just wasn't in sync.
So happy
Like
anniversary.
Chuck said.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, right?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mhm.
That sounds good. I like it.
I saw you reaching for the wax stick. I'm like, I'm done. He's got the wax stick.
All right, so let's take a look at the community calendar here, which can be found at Chihuahua.events. We got to get through this real quick because we need to get to the Northern Light Spotlight,
All right,
and
ready?
we're already running late.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, you have like 5 minutes to get down to the Chamber of Commerce meeting going over at Mistaqua Casino right now. You can go and check them out. You also have pickleball on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can start from 8:30, go to 11:30, and be keeping an eye on their website because they're going to be changing location soon. Tomorrow at Mistaqua, we have the Spring Bridal Fair happening. That's at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. going on over at Mistaqua. Tons of fun. There's going to be awesome information over there. So make sure to check that out. If
I
you
love
have
how
an
literal you're
opportunity.
taking that.
I'm very little. You said hurry. So I'm like, okay. Thank you for the coffee this morning, Chuck.
Right, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Next weekend.
Oh,
we-
wait, we do also have the Hawaiian Days is happening at 49 degrees
Oh,
north
yes.
tomorrow. Let's see, I'm trying to get that up right now, but I don't have it. Come on now, let's get over there. Anyway, so yeah, that's tomorrow. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. They've got all kinds of fun events throughout the day. So go check it out. You can check out ski49n.com for more information about everything happening and the timing and everything. We're going to be
Yes.
there doing some broadcasting as well.
Yes, and you're going to be up there. It's going to be
I'm good.
fabulous, darling.
I
Fabulous.
say we, meaning the radio station. Craig's
Saturday, right?
Craig's looking at me like, no, you
Uh-huh.
never told me about
On
this.
You did.
Saturday,
You
March-
actually did
Okay.
tell me.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
March
yeah.
21st.
Yeah, I
it
just
starts
forgot.
at 9 a.m.
My turn.
The Hawaiian Days does start at 9 a.m. And remember, this year there will be no pond skim. Tons of other events, tons of all kinds of fun songs and music. Hello, Paula. Are you awake this morning?
Hello.
Hello, McFly. It's going to be 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and there's going to be tons of activities going on all day. So there's a scavenger hunt, there's barbecue and drinks on the deck, there's a poker run from the top to the bottom of Silver Ridge, there's snow golf, there's costume contest, and there's live music playing in the Boomtown Bar outside if the weather allows. So fun day there.
Mm-hmm.
We also, I think, have... All right, so skipping ahead, we have the start of Annie. And Annie is going to be starting on, let me pull this open,
Oh,
next weekend.
while you're looking that up, there's still 2 shows left, 3 shows left for Little Women happening
Yes.
at the Woodland Theater tonight at 7 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. You can get those tickets at tix.com and then look up the Woodland Theater in Colville or in Chihuahua or in Kettle Falls, rather.
Kettle Falls.
I'll say it right eventually. Or you can go to the Colville Chamber of Commerce or woodlandproductions.org. There you
So
go.
Annie opens up on the 27th at 7 p.m. here in Chihuahua. You can also see it March 28th at 10, 2, and 7 p.m. or March 29th at 2 and 7 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic show, of course. Those kids put on a fabulous show, wonderfully talented kids. Also on the 28th, we have the CVAS drive-through vaccination clinic, which is always an important thing if you have animals that need vaccines.
Mhm.
That's the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary drive-through vaccination from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointments are needed. You have to be in line by 1 p.m. if you want to be seen. Great place to go for low-cost vaccination tests, treatments. You make sure to have your cats in a carrier and your dog on a leash. Also happening on the 28th, we have JB's Park Party, and that is happening at 49 Degrees North. That's up on the mountain. All proceeds go to benefit the suicide awareness and prevention, and that is JB's Park Party.
Nice.
Also on the 28th, it's going to be a busy day. The Spring Home and Garden Show is happening over at Guess Elementary. Starts at 10 a.m. and goes to 3 p.m. There will be vendors, food, and door prizes. And the scuttlebutt is that if you want to find your contractor for the year, you should probably go to the Spring Home and Garden Show, because if you don't book them there, you might not be able to get them,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Scuttlebutt. It's coming right for us. Some people get that joke.
Coming up, we have Out Like a Lion on the 4th. So skipping ahead, Out Like a Lion on the 4th, again at 49 Degrees North. It's going to be live music at 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And they have music on 4th and the 5th, and Craig will be talking more about that. Of course, Annie is running that weekend, and we have the Kiwanis Easter egg hunt going on April 4th. And the hunt starts at 11 a.m. There are three categories of players, 0 to 4, 5 to 7, and 8 to 12. And that will be at the Snyder Field football field. Looks like
Very
that's going to
cool.
be a ton of fun, so make sure to check that out.
That's
if
a
you are
very
looking for a
lively
place.
poster. Look at that.
Right? It was
Thank
very
you, AI.
exciting.
Right?
I'm telling you, all of them. Like at least like 50% or more are now
Mhm.
generated by your husband's nemesis,
No! That would be AI,
I just-
everybody.
or every other graphic designer out there. It's
Right?
Why did you do that?
I'll
Right.
have to say, us here at KCHW make mediocre posters by hand.
Or with Canva.
Right.
Right, with Canva, yeah. I'm out there drawing, but I got
looks
my
like-
colored pencils. in
That'd
the
be
other
cool
room.
to really bring back the hand-drawn ones.
Yeah.
Right?
know?
I ran out of crayons, though. I ate them all. Yeah.
That happens. I understand.
I made too many candles.
Right?
Looks like the other thing that I did not get a chance to talk about is on March 27th, the Troop 998 Pancake Dinner fundraiser over at the American Legion.
Yeah.
So Troop 998 is hosting a pancake fundraiser designed to help offset the costs associated with attending camp later this year.
Yeah. So Deanna reached out to me and asked if there was any volunteer musician or anybody that would volunteer to play music at that, and I reached out to my friend Bill Titterman.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so
Nice.
he's going to join that and play some selective tunes for the all ages crowd there. So
Very cool.
It'll be nice. It'll be a nice event.
So,
Looks like they're going to offer you pancakes, sausage, and eggs with a variety of delicious homemade pancake syrups. And it starts at 5:30 and goes until 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
there you go. Hey, Paula, I'm losing you in the microphone.
Well,
You're-
I went back.
You're
just a
you're
little
wandering away. Come back,
Hello.
Paula. Come back.
What's happening to Paula?
So before we get onto we got to get onto the Northern Light Spotlight,
Yeah.
but really quick, I just want to point out a couple things. Auditions for Chihuahua's Got Talent. The signups
yeah.
are available now. I just finally got the posters done. We're having some issues with the online sign-up form.
I've been putting those little leaflets up.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch more to cut out
Okay.
today. But then, you can visit. I'm going to get those up on our Facebook page here after the show, or contact me at stationmanager@kchw.org. Send us a Facebook message. Let us know if you have somebody or yourself that wants to sign up. Again, I'm going to get those links out while we're talking here. But yeah, so sign up for that. The auditions are March 9th and 16th. The final show is May 30th. And as well, in addition to that show, completely unrelated, we have, thank you to the Chihuahua Creative District, grant funds available to do a full
Right, the facelift.
facade upgrade
Yes.
to KCHW, so we no longer look like a giant white barn, as people like to say. It's actually we're gonna make it look like a radio station finally. So we're taking submissions. There's, if you look in the paper, there's an ad with some QR codes you can scan, or you can go to the CheweeLaCreativeDistrict.org website and look for that RFP for more information about what we're looking for, some inspiration ideas, and then you can submit your RFP. But before then, next week on the Tuesday, there is pardon me, I'm losing my voice. Tuesday there is a Zoom session. You can find that on the Cheweela.events calendar, or on the KCHW, or on the Creative District website. Or Wednesday there is an in-person meeting for anyone interested in submitting that proposal to learn more information.
Just wanted to say that I got through the entire activity in less than 5 minutes, and that alone took you like 2 minutes.
Right. Well, that's radio
I'm
station
just
stuff.
saying.
Got to take a minute to do our own stuff.
I'm getting the eyes looking at me. That means it's time for the Northern Light
and now
Spotlight.
it is.
Hey, this is a group we created on Facebook. I know it's real simple sounding, but what it allows you as the listener and the promoter and a musician and an artist, or all across the board, is you can post your events on this Northern Light Spotlight group, and then we will do our due diligence to announce it on the radio show Friday mornings so that we can help plug your event.
Absolutely.
So, the Irish Huli is happening tonight at the Spokane Community College, Colville campus. This is put on by the Colville Rotary. It starts at 5 p.m. Tickets are $50. They're auctioning off like a bunch of stuff. Chuck knows because he was like, "Oh, there's like a mower or something."
Oh
right?
yeah, there's some crazy stuff. Yeah, there's a zero-turn mower. There's gosh, I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but there's some incredible silent auction stuff.
Yeah.
Is this up at the mountain?
This is up at the community colleges of Spokane, Colville campus.
Oh, yeah.
And it's they're going to have the Harlem Irish Dancers, and my band Old Souls and Antiques will be playing. I actually invited Matthew Tippich to come and sit in with us and maybe do some
Nice.
Irish festive music because he's just so good at doing all kinds of different things. So,
Right.
yeah, got him on board. And anyway, it opens up at 5 p.m. It's going to go all the way to 10. We're going to be playing some dance music after the Harlem Dancers play, and everybody eats and stuff. So, should be a great time. I know that Carrie's going to be there with a full bar. So it's probably going to get a little bit, Irish like to party, so
Yeah, they do.
it's going to be a party. So I've heard that the Colville Rotary does a very good job at bringing the community together and celebrate. So this is also funded by the Vincent Fund, so I wanted to make sure to mention that. So
Nice.
go check that out. Next thing we have is got a whole bunch of different things. Our last week's guest, Lucas, or no, he was on my Wednesday night show. I actually had Steve Shenham last week, and then the week before I had Lucas Treptow, who's a great performer from Eastern Washington, originally from, I believe he said, Wisconsin or Minnesota.
I might know.
I think it was Wisconsin. But anyway,
Good cheese.
yeah. First day of spring, Brothers in Springdale is having a Hip Hop into Spring concert. And that's got our friend 29 Product will be there, who's been one of our guests. That's Andrew Matherly.
Nice.
And there's a Retro Tray, Yo Boy Bito, 98 KC. So it's $10 each at the door, and music starts at 8 p.m., and this is on Saturday, March 21st. So after you're done with the ski hill and doing the Hawaiian days, go down to Hip Hop into Spring at Brothers Bar. So Burning Cow Barterfest is up, and they're looking for vendors and crafters and different people to join in their event. I did put their post here on the spotlight, so you can find the information and submit to, get to be a part of that. So the Burning Cow, I played there last year. They had an awesome stage. Dylan, Will, and Eli all joined me, and we did some originals and some covers. And it was a
Nice.
great time. They had a great mix of different musicians there, and then it was a 3-day event with live stage, and then there was a bunch of vendors and other activities happening for all ages. So cool event. Definitely look into that. We actually interviewed Rachel Bergman. I think it was over a call, but we interviewed her last year, and maybe we'll get her down to the studio again to talk about what's happening at the Burning Cow Barterfest.
That'd be fun.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, that is an amazing event.
It's really neat. It really is. It's grassroots. So
You need the bovine aviators for that.
Yeah, well, exactly. You know, I did cows with guns on my reel that I did for it. It was perfect. It was like, yeah. Anyway,
Nice.
but I need the bovine aviators version for it this year.
Yes.
So Maniacs are going to be playing for Linda Manny's birthday party. This is going to be Saturday, April 4th at Bar None Barbecue. Where is that? That is at 5007 North Farrell in Hilliard, or what we like to call Dogtown, on the other side of the freeway or the tracks. So rock and roll music by Maniacs. And I'm actually sitting in on bass for that one.
Nice.
A little shameless self-promotion there. It looks like the St. Patrick's Day Bash is that's past that one. I'm going to have to pass that one because that's already happened.
Already happened.
But
Too late.
Bill and Craig's Acoustic Adventure is going to be up at the ski hill on Sunday. So I encourage all you vocalists out there that would like to sing along to songs that span the ages, come up and join Bill Titterman and myself. We're going to be playing acoustically, rocking acoustically, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Nice.
Well, maybe not 2000s because it's a little bit above my pay grade.
2000s. You don't like that prime era Britney Spears? That's not in your wheelhouse,
Hit me, baby, one more time.
right?
Tame.
Don't hit me with that again.
Yeah, I know. hit me, Chuck, hit me.
Right.
So that'll be fun. We're going to be going from 11 to 3 p.m. and weather permitting, we'll be outside on the deck. But chances are they're going to want to hide us in the bar, keep us away from the public. No, I'm just teasing.
That happens.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't blame him.
So it looks like there's a 2026 Harvest Festival craft fair at the Green Bluff Grain in Colbert, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, October 14th, 17th, and 18th. So put that on your calendar. You might
Green
want to be involved in that. That'd be fun.
I always want to call it Colbert.
Colbert, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not it. Really quick, Dominic. We're just in the first half of the show here. We're gonna wrap up here, take a break, and then we'll get you back on the second half of the show. So hang tight, man. Thanks for coming.
So I was supposed to talk about. Paula said that I would talk about more about the ski hill. Something I think it was for the Out with a Lion or Out Like a Lion.
Out like a lion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a event that they do every year, and I think Emily is the big spearhead on making that one happen. I'm trying to think of the bands that they have up there, but I can't off the top of my dome. I just can't think of it. Maybe Paula will research that if she can find it.
I got distracted because they're having a snowball.
Well, they could use some snowballs right about now.
Right.
Right on the 28th when it's supposed to snow. Hopefully,
Yeah.
first annual snowball.
That sounds really fun.
That sounds fun. It's going to start with the daytime celebration at 11:30, coinciding with JB's park party, and then evening from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The lodge transforms for the snowball dance party with a disco ball, games, and a photo booth.
Wow.
Okay, but really, I'm really looking for the Lion Day. Sorry, I just got distracted. Here we go. Out Like a Lion. And it looks like the musical events, 9:30 to 11:30, we have Northwest Breeze. 12 o'clock to 2 p.m., we have Torrin Frost and Lauren Santi.
Yep.
2:30 to 4:30, we have Colin Wolf and The Shift. And then DJ
Nutzel.
Neutral in between the sets. Sound by Audio Affiliated.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kalen Wolf and the Shift, they've been playing all over. I've been seeing they're playing over. I think they're from the coast, but they're playing over in Minnesota. And
Oh, very cool.
yeah,
And-
really good, entertaining band. So
Oh, very cool.
high energy. Yeah.
Nice.
And then on Sunday, they have a whole new group of people. Sunday, April 5th, 9:30 to 11 is Forest Ray. 12 to 2 is Callan Wolf and The Shift. Oh, wait, they were there the other day. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And then 2:30 to 4:30 is Joelle and the Gypsies. And, of course, the DJ, Noltz, is in between sets.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, big time. And then fourth Friday at the Crossroads, that's going to be free live music from 6 to 9 p.m. on March 27th with the Mean Tweets. Local art on display, food by Fired Up Brewing, Crossroads Event Center at 145 South Main Street in Colville, Washington. That's again at March 27th. The sponsors are Farm Jam and the Vincent Fund. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
Wow. That's a great band name, Mean Tweets.
It really is.
That makes me smile every time. Because aren't most tweets mean these days?
Oh, I mean, it just seems like that's like the territory, right?
Do they still call them tweets or do they call them X's?
Right.
It's been so long since I've had an ex. I don't even remember her name.
So there's a paid creative opportunity. There's a growing music scene and an amazing venue for live music right here in Chewelah, and it's happening right inside our local radio station. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
But you'd never know it from the outside. It's time to change that. Attention, designers, builders, artists, artisans, and makers. Submit your concepts for a bold, light-filled multimedia installation for the KCHW building makeover project. Application deadline is April 11th, 2026. Join an info session on March 24th or 25th. Project budget is, well, I'm going to have to make you look. You're going to have to call and find out. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, right now it's at $13,000 or $13,000 to get our facade upgraded. So we're very excited about that. And you can find out more details at ChewelahCreates.org/KCHW-project.
Yeah, there you go. And that's not the whole project. There's parts of those that are not going out for RFP that we've already figured out. But that's the part that we're looking for help for getting designed and then hiring someone to help us out with that. So outstanding. Looking forward to it.
I've definitely planted some seeds, and we've gotten a little, some little growth coming back as far as some, interest anyway. And so hopefully we can see some amazing ideas generated from our, our base.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely.
So.
I just found another event happening on April 5th. The kids'
What's
Easter
that?
egg hunt up on 49 Degrees. They're going to have eggs hidden on Treasure Hill and Silver Ridge. Eggs for small children will be hidden between North Spirit and Payday Lift. And then you can adults keep an eye out for the golden egg. Sneva MFG will hide a golden egg, and whoever finds it wins a custom skis or a board.
Nice.
The golden egg hunt is reserved for guests and season pass holders, not available for 49 Degrees North staff or volunteers.
There you go.
You like that? Being really good.
Isn't it a golden pineapple?
That's the Hawaiian days.
Oh, that's a Hawaiian days. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this
I
is
knew
the
that.
Easter egg hunt.
I was just testing you to see if you knew.
I'm awake.
Yeah. So there actually is another Easter egg hunt happening on the 4th. Let's see. This is Saturday, April 4th. Hunt starts at 11 a.m. This is put on by Chewelah Kiwanis at the Snyder football field.
I said that, actually.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I'm sorry.
That's because I was doing everything so fast.
Yeah. See what happens? That's why I was trying to slow you down.
My bad.
Sorry, Craig. Did we cut you off?
No, I'm good. So that's pretty much concludes everything with the Northern Light Spotlight. Again, if you were interested in submitting an event for the Northern Light Spotlight next week, find the Northern Light Spotlight group on Facebook. Join the group, which we're over 308 members right now. And you could be 309. And then we'll plug your event on our morning show here on Fridays. So we have Dominick Antonelli waiting in the waiting room. We're going to go to break. And then when we come back, we're going to have a nice little interview with him and talk about, he started playing guitar at 12, and then he learned about alternate tunings at 16. And he has played play a mix of instrumental and vocal pieces. And I think it's going to be very interesting. He's from Fort Collins, or at least that's where he resides right now. So, so he's a Colorado native, and he's going to be on KCHW here just momentarily.
Outstanding. Really quick before we take our break, Craig, I got to ask you a question. There's another event we're planning at the end of June. I don't know if we've made that public. Do we want to make that public?
Well, we've definitely hinted at it, right?
We have.
But we've locked in a venue. So this is a KCHW sponsored event. Igor and the Red Elvises are going to be playing at the Auto View in Colville on June. This is a Monday night now.
Yep.
So you have no excuses. There's nothing else going on.
You ain't busy.
June 29th. That's Monday. And tickets are set for $20. And, so we're still, building everything around. But, I got confirmation from the band. They're going to be playing in Tacoma the day before. And then they'll be leaving from Seattle in the morning and getting here in time to perform for everybody. So
Oh, how fun. So you're going to set up like a stage over at AutoView?
Yep.
Up in front of the big screen?
Yes.
How
Well, no, we're
fun.
going to be back. There's no electricity up by the big screen, so they're going to be over by the snack shack.
So, and
fun.
actually, the way the
Concession
ground lies, it's actually uphill to the screen, so it's actually like a little amphitheater looking down
perfect.
towards
So
the
you can,
concessions.
have their chairs and sit outside and fun
Absolutely.
and dance and groove.
It's going to be incredible.
So tickets are available. Do you have the URL for that? I don't
know
have
what?
it handy.
If you are watching us on Facebook right now, check the comments or if you're listening out there, go to our Facebook page right now. We are live streaming. You can check out the comment section and get those tickets right now.
Look at that.
There you
You
go.
are so good.
There you go. I just clicked the button. Those are live now. So on there in the comment section, we have a way to sign up for Chihuahua's Got Talent, get your tickets for Chihuahua's Got Talent, or get your ticket for Igor and the Red Elvises.
That's going to be a party.
And another thing that we're working on is creating a spring reggae show, live broadcast from the theater here. I have a couple bands lined up. Just got to lock in the date and get all the volunteers ready so that we can actually pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be fun.
That is going to be a lot of fun. But Craig, we got to hurry on that because you know what it is right now?
Spring.
It just
It's
started.
spring.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
We missed it. It started a few minutes ago.
Right?
Yeah, I had already like reached out to
Exactly,
the bands and
7:23.
stuff. So yeah, it's just a matter of locking in the date. So.
Okay, I'm going to work concessions if I can.
Okay.
Because that's my groove section.
Right.
Right.
Right? So I got to be able to, dancing.
Absolutely. Well, the concessions are probably going to be provided by the Auto View Drive-In.
For the reggae show?
Oh, no, not for the reggae show. Sorry. See,
Yeah, I was
my
gonna
brain is all
say.
over the place this morning.
Yeah, he was just
Squirrel.
talking about the reggae
Squirrel.
show.
I know. I'm sorry.
Josh
I'm sorry.
Gruel.
I knew that. All right, so I'm going to take a break and drink some coffee. We'll be right back
Coffee.
with the KCHW Morning Show and our very special guest, Mr. Dominick Antonelli. But first, we got some news. We got to thank our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. You're listening to KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chihuahua. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast for Friday, March 20th, 2026. I'm Edwin J. Vieira. The Pennsylvania Department of Education is awarding $1 million in hunger-free campus grants to 30 colleges and schools to help address student food insecurity. Daniel Smith reports the program, now in its fourth year, has supported.
All right, really quick for those of you out there listening online on our Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch feed, we're going to take a minute here and set things up with Dominick. Dominick, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so yeah, we're in the news right now. Everyone listening online right now is getting a little behind the scenes peek. So I've got a couple of your albums loaded up here. I've got The Art of Realization and Stepping Stones. Are you going to be doing anything live, or do you want to just do everything from pre-recorded music here?
I can do either or. I was assuming we were gonna do the recorded stuff, but I have
Yeah.
my guitar.
Okay, well, either way, I've got them. If we want to be a little spontaneous. I can't even say the word. Spontaneous. We can grab your guitar, or I do have everything loaded up and ready to go. So
Yeah, if you want to have load up whatever you have, just because I don't have my mic set up properly
that's
for. Okay.
I
cool, thank
kind of figured we'd be doing the pre-recorded stuff. Just always ask,
you. Cool.
All right, cool. So we're gonna get back to the news, and we'll let you know. You'll hear our music starting back up, and we'll be back on in about 6 minutes or so. All right, we'll get back to it.
national monument status on Chuckwalla weeks before leaving office.
Officials at Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport are reviewing bids for a proposed cigar lounge inside the McNamara terminal. As Crystal Blair reports, the idea keeps getting pushback.
The plan under consideration would allow a bar and cigar lounge with a designated smoking area. For more than a decade, Michigan has banned smoking in most indoor public places with limited exceptions. And opponents of the plan warn it comes with health risks, exposing travelers and airport workers to secondhand smoke. They include Molly Mettenblick with the American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network in Michigan.
If you're sitting next to someone in an airplane who is just in a cigar lounge, you got a 4-hour flight, you're breathing in that smoke that person is covered in. And how about the workers in the airport who are working in this area? They're going to be exposed to secondhand smoke whether they want to be or not.
In response, the airport authority says the proposal is part of a request for new concessions, including a bar and cigar lounge with an enclosed smoking area. Officials say it was driven by interest from businesses and travelers and would require an advanced ventilation system to reduce smoke exposure.
This is Public News Service. Vehicle collisions kill endangered Florida panthers and other forms of wildlife and cost the nation billions annually. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission reports 4 panther deaths on state roads so far this year. More from Tramel Gomes.
A federal wildlife crossing pilot program set to expire in September has already funded a project along US 27 in Highlands County, a known hotspot where panthers and black bears are often hit. Sarah Gledhill with the Florida Wildlife Federation says after 2 years of effort and an initial rejection in the competitive application process, the funding came through.
FDOT reapplied for that funding. We supported it along with a number of other state agencies and conservation organizations. And the state got the money, and they received $6.1 million for a new wildlife crossing.
What's known as the Venus Crossing will connect roughly 90,000 acres of conservation land. The national pilot program was created in 2021 with $350 million and will expire this fall unless Congress acts. Supporters say it saves lives of people and animals and reduces costly collisions. Critics question the federal spending and whether states should shoulder more responsibility.
A youth program in Rockland, Maine focused on long-term mentoring is seeing positive results, and communities statewide are hoping to build upon its success. Catherine Carley reports.
The Trekkers program works with students over the course of 6 years from 7th to 12th grades and offers them a chance to travel to unique locations throughout the region and beyond. Executive Director Stephanie Welch says she's seen students' confidence grow with each adventure.
It's crafted to provide opportunities for students to challenge themselves, to reflect, and to connect with each other. And it really helps them to grow in really amazing ways.
From hiking in Acadia National Park to visiting Washington, D.C., Trekkers has expanded the horizons of Mid-Coast Maine students for more than 30 years. Welch says the nonprofit is now partnering with the Rural Youth Institute to encourage new programs molded in the Trekkers tradition, yet unique to their own hometowns. This story is based on original reporting by Drew Himmelstein with the Mid-Coast Villager.
Indiana Governor Mike Braun is letting a major public health bill become law without his signature. Joe Ellery has more.
It is the only measure from the 2026 session he chose not to sign. The law renews syringe service programs in 6 counties for 5 years, but adds new limits, including ID requirements and one-for-one needle exchanges. Indiana State Medical Association President Dr. Ryan Singerman says the programs play a key role in preventing disease.
They are safe, they are effective, and ongoing studies continue to show that they reduce transmitted diseases, that they increase the amount of people going into recovery, and it does not lead to any increase in substance use.
Supporters say the programs reduce HIV and hepatitis risk and connect people to treatment. Critics, including Braun, argue they focus on symptoms instead of addiction itself. The governor says the new restrictions reflect compromises pushed during the legislative process.
I'm Edwin J. Vieira for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:20.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. a small town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products, including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chihuahua.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Don't spill coffee on the new computer, Paula.
Too late.
Too late.
Can't hear what he's on.
Doesn't it get longer? Just like the intro?
The intro does seem to get longer. All right, everybody, welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Friday, March 20th, and I'm still Chuck Ritchie, and she is still Paula Randall. This is still Craig, and we have our very special guest this morning, Mr. Dominick Antonelli is joining us. Good morning, Dominick. How you doing, man?
Morning, y'all. I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
Doing well, yeah. Good to see you this morning.
Doing fantastic.
Yeah,
were you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, great to see you all too, and great to make some faces, faces to names.
Yeah. So where are you joining us from, Dominick?
I currently live in LaPorte, Colorado, which is just about 10 minutes north of Fort Collins.
Very cool.
Okay.
Very cool. And do you have ties to the area over here?
No, actually, I've never been.
Oh, well,
Oh,
maybe
my
we'll have
goodness.
maybe that'll change
Yeah.
someday.
Right, we got to get you out here.
I'm sorry.
We have to get you out here.
Well, actually, so I'm booking a 2.5 month tour this summer, and I have a few gigs in the area. I just haven't been there yet. So
Right.
I have one in Spokane at Zola,
Nice.
and yeah, and then I have one in Sandpoint. I don't know how far Sandpoint is from y'all over in Idaho.
It's about an
but-
hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just
not
over
too
the
far.
mountain. Yeah.
Mhm. So we need to get you as well to come to Chihuahua. We'll definitely see if you got a date that's available and see if we can find a venue here for you.
Yeah, please do. I'm still booking things out, but yeah, we can definitely talk about that. That would be awesome.
Outstanding. And when are you going to be in the area?
So I'm in Sandpoint on June 6th, but then I'm at Zola on July 1st.
Very cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you
Very
got
cool.
some time there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm booked. I have like 44 shows booked so far. I'll be gone May 28th through August 8th, so I'm packing them in there quite a bit. But yeah, after Sandpoint, I go down into Portland and then into Oregon and then California and then making my way back up.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I'll look
Yeah.
at your tour schedule and see if there's any dates that might work.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So tell us about yourself, Dominick. Yeah, we know you're from the Colorado area. So how long have you been playing? Just give us a little background information about you.
So I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've lived out here in Colorado for about 8 years now. I started playing guitar when I was 12, and then at about 16, as y'all had mentioned, I learned about alternate tunings. And for me, growing up, I listened to a lot of music. Both of my parents heavily influenced my music taste. And I listened to a lot of the Grateful Dead whenever I was really young. Like some of my earliest memories are going to learn how to ride my bike and listening to the Grateful Dead. So I think I was
That's
kind of
incredible.
infused with that pretty young. And just with guitar, I didn't want to be like the shredder. You know, I really realized that the guitar was a way for me to, it was kind of like my therapy rather than wanting to learn how to play it and learn how it works. And so with the alternate tunings, it really allowed me to have a relationship with the guitar without studying it, without really understanding how things work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's interesting that you bring that up because being a guitar player myself, I was talking to Steve Shenham, who was my guest on Wednesday night, and I was telling him about an alternate tuning that I discovered that's kind of similar to the way a cello is tuned on the bottom two strings. So you actually drop your A string down to G and then your E string all the way down to C. So then when you play those two open strings and then like say the C shape on the top four strings, you have like a drop C. And it's kind of an interesting tuning that we use. But what I like about those alternate tunings is that it forces you to not play guitar like you're used to playing. You have to actually, it's like you're playing a whole new instrument. You have to find where it sounds good. And you don't really know why it sounds good. You just do it. You know, so exactly like you're saying, it's like it forces you to just kind of more become connected with the guitar and less to music. Like you're more like, you're you know, I don't know. I think that's an interesting thing about drop tunings or alternate tunings.
Yeah.
I know my husband has studied a lot about natural tuning. We have kind of revved up our standard of tuning to 432, right?
Okay.
And natural tuning, like if you look at all the original compositions by the great composers, it was not done at 432. It was done at a different frequency and a frequency that is more attuned to people's physiology.
So the 432 is the more harmonious tuning. So 440 is where they moved it to make. So I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're right. So it's 432 is like the harmonious detuning. So you're like just a little bit lower than 440 because they standardized it, tuning to 440 in some point. You know, probably for propaganda reasons or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories around it, but.
So Dominic, for the layman out there that are listening, we talked about we talked about alternate tuning. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, so there's the standard tuning, which all of theory is mapped out in pretty much, and a lot of people play in that tuning. But there's little knobs on the head of the guitar. They're tuning heads, and so it changes the tension on the string to get certain notes and to make sure that the guitar is in tune. But there are like hundreds of ways to manipulate those tuning heads to get different sounds whenever you just strum the guitar strings open without any chords. And for me, I've found, like when you all are talking about 432 and that being more resonant, I find whenever I play in altered tunings, at least most of them, when I strum it, there's this resonance that comes through into the body, like from the back of the guitar, and it just washes through my body, and it's like really wide feeling and sound. And it's just, to me, it feels more inviting. And like what Craig was saying, you have to, at least for me, I had to go in and spend hours of etching out different patterns and ways of playing and starting to understand what notes sound good together. And you can do a lot of droning sounds, like open strings, playing open strings over top of like a melody or a lead part. And I really like that because it has allowed me to make music on my own without playing with other people. And sometimes it sounds like there's two guitars playing at the same time. But I recently, and we might get into this in a bit, but I recently started going to the community college here in Fort Collins, studying music and recording arts. And I have an awesome guitar teacher, and I'm diving pretty heavily into standard tuning. And so it's just been really awesome because I guess I kind of went about it a little unconventionally, going out into these places of exploration and then bringing back what I've found and discovered and start applying it to standard tuning.
Nice. Wow. Well, tell you what, I have a lot of your music loaded up here. Do you have a song in particular that now that you've sort of explained this, that really sort of gives a good example of what you're talking about here? I know that's pretty much what you do in your music, but is there one in particular here in this list that you think might get that across?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
So I have the Stepping Stones and the Art of Realization album.
Cool. Yeah, if you could play Colorado Calm, I think that's a good one.
Okay.
My Ocean is really good as well. It's just kind of long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Colorado Calm would be a good one. And I also have a YouTube video up on that on my YouTube channel as well.
Oh, very cool. And this is a live recording.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the song and what it comes from and what the song means to you.
Yeah, so it's actually an interesting story. I'd been working on it for, I don't know, maybe a year and a half. And I went back home to Pittsburgh to visit my family, and my grandmother was actually getting ready to pass away. And I arrived at like 1 in the morning, and she hadn't been responsive for like a few days. And so I just sat and I played guitar for hours.
Wow.
And I remember my dad mentioning he saw her eyes moving under her eyelids while I was playing, and she was like unresponsive for days. And she ended up passing away the very next morning. And then I got to play this song at her funeral. And then shortly after that, I was talking with my grandfather on the other side of the family, and he was like this Navy guy, like always wanted me to join the military and like cut my hair and shave my beard and stuff. And it was just really interesting because as I played this to him, he like closed his eyes and went into this meditative state, and it shocked me because it's like, wow, really? And he said he felt like he was in the mountains in Colorado, and he said, "Do you have a name for this song?" And I said, "No." He's like, "I think you should name it Colorado Calm." And so I did, and then he ended up dying about 2 months after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, here we go. This is Dominick Antonelli with Colorado Calm. Wow, that was beautiful.
How fun.
I'm glad we got the built-in applause at the end of that.
Yeah.
Right? And actually, we pulled up your video, the YouTube video.
Yeah, we were
and
rocking. We were vibing.
Right?
We were there. It was awesome.
Nice.
It's just a cool experience to just have that music playing and watching you play it. Very nice.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. So
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of artists. You know, the finger tapping technique that we hear a lot in your music.
Yeah.
Is that? I know there's I was trying to think of different famous artists. I know that they use that technique. There's too many to name. But is that something that you really use in a lot of your music, or is it? I've listened to a few of your songs. I admit I haven't listened to too many of them, but I love that. I've always been a big fan.
Yeah, so I'm curious. Do you mean like the harmonic?
No, like the the tapping on the actual body of the guitar, like
Oh,
the
okay,
drumming on the
Percussive
guitar.
stuff,
Yeah.
using the guitar as a drum,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. No, I definitely enjoy doing that. It's not in every song, but it's something that I enjoy. There's also the finger tapping, like where you use your finger on the fretboard.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, sorry, that's what I thought you
Sorry.
meant. And no worries. I would love to do that, but it's only in one of my songs, and it's quite simplified. But yeah, the rhythmic pieces of like using the guitar as a drum, I think really helps, and it adds a nice rhythmic piece to it that that I feel is helpful.
Well, I know as I was listening, I was trying to think of, like I said, names, but one that really sticks out for a variety of stuff that, given your music history of the Love of the Dead, jam bands, that kind of stuff, Keller Williams, I know he was, it's one of the earlier loopers as well, but he did a lot of, one man band, playing a bunch of stuff, and a lot of his songs that he sort of slowed down, and I kind of get the same vibe a little bit out of music. And
yeah, Keller Williams, especially Freaker by the Speaker.
Yes.
That's like, that was huge in my dad's car.
Oh, yeah. I think I'd get
we
along
were
with your
listening
dad.
to
Yeah. What is
This
it?
is great.
Big old arms, big as the both of us. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Big as a school bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Her eyes is as wide as a truck.
And somebody just
I
floored
don't
the pedal. Yep.
Yep.
I was huge Keller Williams fan. I was actually at a campfire in Denali, Alaska, and sitting around with some employees. I was working for the Alaska Railroad and sitting around the campfire, and all of a sudden we hear this beautiful guitar music playing over by the campfire. Kind of wander over, and I'm like, wait, this sounds really familiar. And I look over, and it's Keller Williams sitting around the campfire, like after hours with the employees of the Princess Lodge and the Alaska Railroad. And yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, sort of fun experience. But so tell us, you've got a tour coming up. Where have you been? What have you been doing recently?
So it's kind of interesting because I've played at a couple festivals on the East Coast, and I lived in Thailand for about 8 months, almost in 2017, 2018, and I played a festival over there. But I've been on this journey of really believing in myself, and building up, and then it would drop off and take me time to start rebuilding. And so recently, about a year and a half ago, I reached this new state of believing in myself, and I committed to not just using my guitar as therapy and playing once in a while. I committed to starting to understand, like, how does this actually work? I want to play with other people. And so there was this like shift. I don't know if it was cognitively, emotionally, spiritually, like something just changed in me, and I started taking the classes. And then I just got an email from this guy who's a booking agent, kind of out of nowhere, who saw my videos on YouTube, and at first I thought it was a scam.
Right.
And I was like, I did my due diligence and talking with people, and I ended up talking with somebody else that he worked with. And it's just kind of like I made the step, I made the commitment, and then this door opened that it was not even on my radar. And now I have like 40 some gigs booked, and it's like
Wow.
legitimate, and I've been talking back and forth with the venues. So it wasn't on my radar, but it happened, and it honestly feels like there's something else happening here, and there's more of it's not just about going out and sharing music. There's yeah, I don't know. There's hope and inspiration keep coming up around this, and just recognizing how important hope and inspiration are
Mm.
to being human. And I feel like that's also part of why I'm going out on the road, is to help encourage that while also sharing music, while also making connections. And who
Right.
knows, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of sharing music, where can people find your music? Do you have platforms? And I know I'm going to ask a couple more questions later about sharing versus live, but uh, where can people find you online?
I have a YouTube channel. It's Dominick Antonelli Music. And I also have a Spotify. And then I have Facebook as well, where that's linked up. And I'm pretty sure it's on Apple Music. I should probably know that. But whenever I have uploaded my music, I've gone through DistroKid, and they kind of just spread the music to a lot of different platforms.
Hmm.
I just don't remember them all off the top of my head.
Well, I'm looking. I see you on Bandcamp. If you just do a quick
Yes.
search for Dominick Antonelli, there's obviously your Facebook pops up, Bandcamp. What
Mhm.
is this? FOCOMA? Focoma? I've never really heard of that one, but
Oh, yeah, that's a local thing here in Fort Collins.
oh, okay.
Actually, there's a really amazing program here in Fort Collins. There's a place called the Music District, and they do like a ton of classes. It's a monthly membership thing. It's like $30. There's a long wait list, but they have a ton of classes in recording and music and touring and merch and miking. Is so many different things. So this Fort Collins Music Association, they're intertwined with the Music District.
That's very cool. And it's a great website.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah.
They're pretty incredible.
Yeah, so it's the Fort Collins Music Association. It's FOCOMA, FOCOMA.org, and check out. You can search and find Dominick Antonelli. Or actually, if you do
Yeah,
a Google search for you, it pops right up.
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I've had a couple radio interviews with some local stations as
Mhm.
well, where I was able to go in, and you might be able to find some of those videos at KRFC and KGNU as well.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
outstanding.
I
So
love you talking about the tour being all about bringing inspiration and hope, and really kind of stepping into that and owning that as part of your mission to come out, right? And share your beautiful music and meditative music, because music bridges all gaps. Music is what unifies us all together as humans, as these living beings. We feel that in our spirits and in our souls. And what a wonderful way to come and share your beautiful music and just connect with people.
yeah,
Thank you.
I
So-
think that's really neat.
and that's sort of what I was going to ask. So I asked about where you can find your music, but I'm assuming you get the style of music you have is it does feel very deep. It does feel very spiritual. I'm assuming you probably get that you have a better connection when you're playing live than people sharing your music, listen to it online, and you sort of touched on that a little bit. I want to hear a little more about that. If you can
Yeah.
expand. That wasn't a very well worded question. I apologize for that, but
I don't
No,
even
no,
know
you're
what the
good.
question was, and I'm sitting right here.
right. Sorry.
No, I understood it, and I'm just taking a moment because it's an interesting question, and it's a big question for me, because like I've gone into the studio a few times and it just doesn't capture what even the live recording, like I was feeling some pressure on that and things felt a little bit rushed. But whenever I get into the zone, so to speak, whenever I'm playing live, it's like I go to a different place. I'm there, but I'm also somewhere else. And it feels like, so I'm just going to be super honest here about my experience. So it feels like there's this like column of light that comes down through my head, and then it like it engulfs the room, and it's like an invitation for people to step into it or not. And I've had some really interesting experiences. One in particular that stands out. I was playing outside of Boulder, and there was this guy there, massive guy, like 6'5", 300 some pound bear of a man. And he came up to me after I was done, and he was crying. And he said to me, God has given you a gift. Do not stay in your room hiding any longer. And that really hit me. And I've experienced that from a few other people as well over the years. But there was something about this guy, maybe because he's like this big manly man, I don't know. There was just like something about that really started that cognitive shift. And
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Really neat.
well, that makes sense. And so you mentioned earlier, again, sort of along this vibe, you mentioned music as your music as your therapy, and especially when you're younger, do you still find that having that audience really helps sort of with that process and using music as a gift for yourself as well as the audience?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I figured.
Definitely. And that's what I think is interesting too, because some people don't like the way that I play, but I started playing for me. I didn't start playing to like learn covers to impress girls or try to become popular or something. It was just like, this is a lifeline for me. And so whenever I do that, I think some people notice. And so yeah, to answer your question, it's 100% doing something for me as well, but it's no longer me just like chilling in my room for hours. It's out there sharing it for if others want to experience it as well.
Nice. Well, let's experience another one of your songs. To pick another one, you mentioned another one earlier. Unless there's something else you want us to hear.
Yeah, so there's a song off of Stepping Stones. It's called The Curious Traveler. And this song I wrote whenever I was living in Thailand, and I went to the border to Myanmar, Burma, and I did a border crossing, and I met this little girl who was begging for water. She was like super poor and just like begging for food and water. And so I had this interaction with her, and that was one of the main experiences that inspired this song, The Curious Traveler. And I just like it. I haven't played it in years, but it's just one of those songs that really touches my heart while I was out living, just like trying to soak up what this life is, because it was like so confusing, so beautiful, so everything. And being able to interact with people from all over the world really started putting things in a different perspective for me. So that's what this song is about.
All right. Well, here we go. Dominick Antonelli, The Curious Traveler.
you're searching for something to carry me home. And I'm learning that home has been here all along. With each person I see, I feel a curiosity. It reminds me of me, learning how the heart speaks. It's all the same but different. It's so interesting to see all the lives we are living. Some of us hustling some of us feel stuck. Some have it easier, at least that's how it looks. The heart speaks of love, and the heart speaks of grace. If you listen closely, a warm welcome embrace. A warm welcome embrace. A warm welcome embrace. It's all the same but different. It's so interesting to see all the lives we are living. Some of us are struggling, some of us begging for water with empty cups and dirty feet. Some of us living uncomfortably in the skin of what we were gifted. In the skin we are gifted. We are much stronger than we think. We are much stronger than we've been made to believe. We are much stronger than we think. We are much stronger than we've been made to believe. You are not alone, we are not alone. You are not alone, we are not alone. You are not alone, we are not alone. You are not alone, we are not alone.
Nice.
Outstanding. That was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Thank you.
I got to say we're about out of time for the show here. I really want to thank you for coming on. But before we go, is there anything, any other messages you want to get out there to people, or anything you want people to know about?
Ooh.
I know it's always tough to put people on the spot with that one. I hate that. That's such a bad question.
Right? You need to send that before you start the interview.
Right?
No, that's a great question. Just want to reiterate like how important right now it is to find hope, to find inspiration, not outside because we're, like we can find it in different parts of our community, but like we have it inside of us. Like if one person impacts 10 people, if one person inspires 10 people to have hope or to find that hope, and then those 10 people also inspire 10 people, and then those 10 people, like, we're
Absolutely.
getting hope fast. We're spreading that very quickly. And I don't know if y'all have heard of the 100th monkey experiment or not.
Yes.
But so like I think that that's legitimate, and I feel like this could be a way to have that cognitive shift. Like we're all connected, even though it seems like we're separate. And yeah, I
Nice.
just want to encourage that.
Absolutely. Well, Dominic, I want to thank you so much for coming on. Craig gives his apologies. He had to go off to his day job, pay some bills. But yeah, I do want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank everyone out there for listening. And so we're going to end the show with another one of your songs. But before we do that, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to end the show here, and I want you to go ahead and think about the next song to play, and then I'll come back to you in just a second, and we'll get that one.
Yep.
And then I have a favor to ask for you, just a little bit. If you have a couple minutes after we're done here, would you mind sticking around? And I'll just record a little station ID, and I want to get some of your songs in our playlist, if you wouldn't mind, and do a little intro. I can splice into my songs.
Awesome.
Or your songs on our radio
His
station.
songs
Sorry.
on the radio station, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So you can stay tuned right here tonight on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m. We have the best classic rock and more with Old Man Mark live in the studio. Then from 8 to 10 p.m. we are trapped in the psychedelic era with the Hermit. Then we're going to stick around with the psychedelic era, or stick around with the Hermit rather, for Days of Confusion from 10 to 11. And it's going to be some great weather out there. We're going to be up broadcasting at 49 degrees North Mountain Resort for Hawaiian Days tomorrow. And don't forget about the over at the Mistaqua Casino Hotel is the bridal shower. There's lots of great stuff. Not one, not two, but 3 fashion shows happening over there.
Bridal shower.
It's a bridal show.
Show, yeah.
Bridal show. Did I say shower? I said the wrong word.
Yes.
I added a couple.
Bridal fair.
The bridal fair. I just added a couple words a couple letters to the end. All right, man, Dominic. So do you have a song for us?
Yeah. You could play "Where Do I Choose From."
Okay. Outstanding. Let me get back to my software here.
Well, he's doing that. My husband posted, he said, extreme courage to carry non-standard art in a very standardized industry. So he's like, make your thumbs up. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you. What's your husband's name?
Daniel Randall.
Thank you, Daniel Randall. I hope to meet you whenever I'm up your way.
Oh, absolutely. Daniel's a musician, definitely a non-conventional musician himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he gives new meaning to non-conventional, and I love him for it.
Right? He has figured out a way to play his bass and trombone at the same time, which I was like, whoa, babe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to find that. Is he on YouTube?
Actually, his band is on YouTube. Bovine Aviators. Look up Bovine Aviators. They just did a cover of Cows with Guns. So you can have fun listening to that. They're very different from your beautiful music. They are a metal band.
Cool.
And Tim and his brothers, and they're just phenomenal musicians, and they're a lot of fun. So
Cool. Thank you.
Outstanding. Well, again, I want to thank you so much for coming on, Dominic. I want to thank everyone out there for listening. Everyone out there on the air and on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Don't forget you can check out the comment section for this. We got the signups for this year's Chihuahua's Got Talent 8, as well as those tickets for the Igor and the Red Elvis show happening at the AutoView Drive-In on June 29th. How often do you get a chance to catch an amazing touring rock band at a drive-in movie theater?
At the drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
That's going to be so much fun.
That's us for you.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. We're going to end out the show with Dominick Antonelli. Where do I choose from? A live recording. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
Where do I choose from? Is it comfort? Do I seek approval? Where do I choose from? What's the payoff to be in control? Where do I choose from? Where do I choose from? What a gift of presence. Presently, no pretending. Getting clear on my intentions. Yeah, the neutral interpretations. Where do I choose from? Is it comfort? And do I seek approval? Where do I choose from? What's the payoff to be in control? Where do I choose from? Where do I choose from? I chose for so long to operate on automatic. You know, I did not see until I saw it, and saw it. A mirror from you. A mirror from you. Get to choose, and I thank all of you. Now I get to choose, and I thank all of you and me. Vulnerability and honesty, yeah. Vulnerability and honesty. Where do I choose from? Is it comfort? And do I seek approval? Where do I choose from? What's the payoff? And what's the death worth? Where do I choose from? Often comfort. It seems I need approval. Where do I choose from? Where do I choose from? Is it comfort? And do I seek approval? Where do I choose from? What's the payoff to be in control? Where do I choose from? Where do I choose from?